It's Monday, December 4th. You're listening to Your Florida Daily. I'm Katrina Scales. The head of Florida's Republican Party says he is not going anywhere despite being at the center of a rape investigation. Christian Ziegler has been accused of forcing his way into a woman's apartment and raping her 2 months ago. Last week, Governor DeSantis called on him to resign to avoid becoming a distraction to the party. But in an email this weekend, Ziegler says he's innocent and that he won't step down. No charges have been filed against Ziegler, and according to search warrant affidavits filed by Sarasota police, the accuser has known Christian Ziegler for 20 years. Bridget Ziegler, a co-founder of the group Moms for Liberty, told detectives that the three had engaged in sex once more than a year ago. The couple claims they're being targeted because they are, quote, loud political voices. Lawmakers in Tallahassee are divided over a proposal that would ban governments around the state from paying reparations to descendants of slaves. A Republican state senator filed the proposed amendment to the state constitution. If approved by the legislature and voters, state and local governments would be barred from compensating families in the form of reparations. Conservatives accuse Democrats of using the issue to gain support from black voters, but Democratic lawmakers are calling the whole thing a distraction.
Floridians are struggling to find affordable housing in our state. They are unable to pay the high property insurance premiums, but yet and still, we're going down another cultural rabbit hole.
If the measure makes it to next year's ballot, it must get at least 60% support from voters to pass. And it's a story that has a lot of football fans here in Florida sounding off. The Florida State Seminoles have been denied a playoff spot and a chance to compete for a national title. It comes after the team had a perfect season, going 13-0. But that wasn't enough to put them in the playoffs, with a committee instead picking Michigan, Texas, Alabama, and Washington. Shortly after the announcement, head coach Mike Norvell released a statement saying he was disgusted and infuriated with the committee's decision. And as you can imagine, FSU fans are outraged about this too, saying they were robbed from going to the playoffs.
There's never been an undefeated team to not win or to not be in the college football playoffs. They should have put Florida State in because of our resume, our record, and everything else.
The team lost star quarterback Jordan Travis to a horrible leg injury against North Alabama a few weeks ago. But despite that, the Noles kept on winning, and they will go on to compete in the Orange Bowl later this month. You can find these top stories along with breaking news, weather, and traffic all day on clickorlando.com. And now, a completely random Florida fact. In a quiet wilderness area in Citrus County lies the few remains of a ghost town. The village of Manfield was settled in 1884 and once had a hotel, a church, a school, 3 general stores, a sawmill, and a newspaper. Just 9 years later, the railroad came through the county and bypassed Manfield straight to the city of Inverness, which became the new county seat. Manfield was soon abandoned. But if you hike through the Withlacoochee State Forest, you may come across the remnants of a concrete foundation, a capped well, and a small cemetery. Your Florida Daily is produced by News 6 WKMG in Orlando. I'm Katrina Scales. Make sure to subscribe for new episodes wherever you like to listen.